Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. Today, the 27th of March, Friday, the first day of the national lockdown. You see, a lot of things have changed. Changed in the sense that we can no longer gather as we used to. It is something that I experience for the first time in my life. And I guess most of us, if not all, it is the first time we experience this. I'm usually someone who is indoors. I don't like going out that much. I can spend the whole day in the house and I won't feel that I'm missing anything. But when the 21-day lockdown was announced, I felt a little bit of uneasiness. But why? I asked myself, because I'm usually in anyway. I realized there is a difference when you stay indoors and yet you know that you can go out whenever you want to go out, than when you stay indoors and know that you cannot go out. I think this is the time which has been given to us, or it is a time which we can claim for ourselves. A time where we will grow closer to each other as a family. It is a time when we are encouraged, when we are invited to go back to our roots as Christians. You realize that Christianity began at home. This is the place where people will meet and break the bread. This is the basis of the church, the family. And I think you will agree with me when I say one of the structures, the social structures that have suffered the change of times is family. And when family is not stable, it is very, very difficult for the church to be stable. So I think this is the time when we go back to our roots, when we go back to reconnecting with one another. But above all, it is a time when we seek to meet ourselves as individuals. It is when I meet myself that I have a possibility of meeting God. So this is the time when we reconnect with one another, when we reconnect with God, when we re-establish our families. We are very busy people. The father gets up in the morning and goes to work. The mother gets up in the morning and goes to work. The children get up in the morning and go to school, only to meet again later in the day when everyone is tired. To the effect that we no longer know each other. So this is the time you meet your wife again. This is the time you know your husband again. This is the time that children will be able to know their parents. And as a family, that we can reinstate God in the center of our lives. So during this time, as we are not able to meet, what will be happening is myself and Father Ajit, we will every day post a reflection of the readings of the day as a way of connecting with you, my dear brothers and sisters, as a way of spiritually uplifting you, spiritually nourishing you. And I hope our reflections will do what they are intended to do.